This is the NFL.
Boswell. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the tackle going to be made. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there. First down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. That man, Edwards-Helaire, well on his way to a 1,000-yard season as a rookie. He's had some big games. 138 yards in the opener against the Texans, 161 yards in a Thursday night win over Buffalo in Week 6. He has looked really good carrying the football. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 29. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he'll be taken down.
On the tackle.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Steelers 0.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Being chased out left. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The ball carrier. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They begin on the ground here with Counter. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. 2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back Counter. Give him 2 yards on that play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd. Here in the first half. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Sean Davis with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. This is caught inside the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. You're trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Flushed out right. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Roethlisberger going to get that to Ebron. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the 7th-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
Mahomes pass.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That's it.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 17, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
in the
Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, and it's third down.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. In that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting
tonight on EA Sports. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right back to him on 1st down. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now Brees finding Kamara, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Brees here finding Kamara, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Well, again, they'll throw with Brees. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brees. And this one's incomplete.
Brees pass. Intended for Dwayne Washington.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
The 2-yard line.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Third and goal.
The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
For Alvin Kamara.
They really had a good drive going there, but for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Nicole Hartman's on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10.
And now back out comes the offense. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll run it, and out of bounds right around the 20. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Brings up third and 3.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints, a third straight win. They're 4-2 now on the year, beating Carolina 27-24 this past week. And they were coming off their open week. It was close, but bottom line, they got the victory within the division. And the Saints, remember that, Charles, they did not have Michael Thomas and also Emmanuel Sanders. So Drew Brees kind of had to spread the ball around in this one with some different guys.
And he doesn't mind doing that. That's a big part of his game. Going to whoever is open, whoever's the hot hand, he doesn't worry about that at all. Ended up throwing 2 touchdown passes, even ran for 1. And they kept pace with the Buccaneers, who won in Las Vegas. So now, New Orleans goes to Chicago in Week 8. That's a big game against that tough defense. And then they have a Sunday nighter in Week 9 against Tampa Bay in Tampa. And remember, the Saints won their first meeting between those two in the season opener in New Orleans, 34-23.
17 there and a New Orleans first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Breeze pass.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
For Michael Thomas, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It went. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Breeze pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
The 43-yard line.
The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 31-yard.
Breeze going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play call.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground. 2nd down and goal. Breeze.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal.
Play in this Super Bowl. Now Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 8 yards out. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
The end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now Mahomes.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They run it again with Kamara. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Breeze. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Edwards.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
1-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to 5.
Makes the score Chiefs 17.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. And they have have been so strong all game long. They just need to show up here one final time, Charles.
And this isn't a spot where they're going to run out onto the field, look at each other and say, okay, can we hold on? They've been strong all game, as you talked about.
Yeah, you get some confidence.
Confidence. They're thinking, let's just go out there and shut them down 1, 2, 3 and get out of here. That's how they feel right now.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Breeze to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Binds, and this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it.
And this is picked up by the Saints.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down there?
would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they take a knee. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they will take a knee here. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions.